Look, every now and then we really have a podcast that hits. This is one of them. Welcome to Nollywood Film Club. I'm Mr. C, a critic. I hope you're doing well. And my goodness, this was a really fun conversation, and not just fun in ha 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 fun, actually somewhat productive. And every once in a while, I guess a topic springs to mind that works in the way that it can be both entertaining and just thought provoking from our perspective. Again, if you're somebody serious listening to us, I would say take what we're saying with a pinch of salt. But I did find this very interesting, just imagining people who know exactly what they are doing, which may or may not be you listening. You know who you are. Actually, most of you don't. But we really had a good conversation. It was very interesting. At some point, CGI cows is going to come up. I don't know how you're going to take that. But before I introduce the podcast, I just wanted to read one of the comments from, I guess, our Spotify. But you can also comment on the YouTube, wherever whatever podcast platform allows you to comment. I know not all of them do, but for the people who are using Spotify and who have commented, Demelza sent in a comment from last week, but this is from our Nolly fatigue conversation that we had. And Demelza says, despite her passionately advocating for government support in the film industry, it's interesting that Oyinkan couldn't mention one filmmaker that would be a worthy investment, not to mention her ignoring the fact that these filmmakers have squandered the many support they got from government. And I don't disagree. I really can't say I disagree. I don't even know if Oyinkan disagrees with this at this point now anyway. Yeah, nothing much to add to this one. Just, but thanks for the comment, Demelza, and hopefully I have not butchered your name. Apologies if I have. But yes, you can send in your comments, and we'll read them up. And in the absence of more comments, I do hope you enjoy Nollywood discussing Christmas movies in Nollywood. It's a part of Hangout. Welcome to Nollywood Film Club. We do discuss Nollywood movies. Sometimes we just chat. Sometimes we just chill, like today. But I guess today we're going to have a somewhat a narrow focus of we're going to discuss Christmas movies in general. We'll start with a trailer that just dropped from Jadeo Subaru. Is going to be an addition to the very few Christmas Nollywood movies we have in our catalog. We'll discuss what we thought of the trailer. I don't know if Funke's Everybody Loves Jennifer teaser counts as a Christmas movie. I don't know. It's looking a little festive, but who knows? We'll discuss that. But I guess maybe the more interesting thing is maybe we should discuss like what an ideal Christmas a Nollywood movie looks like, because I guess we're not quite the same as the Oyibos with their Christmas movie and what Christmas means to them and all of that. And then we'll discuss also some of the Christmas movies we have and how they've done and what we think of them. There are not that many, so this should be quick. I watched 25% of 33% of the Christmas movies I know today. So anyway, all right. Let's start with the Jade trailer. What's it called again? Is it Christmas in Lagos? I don't know. All right.
Yes, that's what it's called.
It's Christmas in Lagos.
Okay, all right. What did people think of the trailer for Christmas in Lagos?
I don't like what is on Ladipo's head. I'm sorry. No.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I have agenda and I want to agenda. Please, I have agenda. My agenda is, can men, unless you know that your head is built for it and your face is built for it, all of you should go and barb your hair. Barb your hair today. I'm sorry. Bring back low-cut scissors with the deep fade in the word of Beyonce. Bring back Low-cut scissors with the deep waves. Please, somebody waves, fade that head. What is this thing that all of you people are just plaiting your hair? You're twisting your hair, you're dreadlocking. What's all that? If your men, listen to me now, if your face don't do that, you don't do that. Because me, I came specifically to this film. Me, I want to see like the post beauty. I don't care about anybody else. My agenda is that all the fine rap men in Nigeria should move to romance in Nollywood. That's their work. I don't know who told them that she can't be rapping. They should be making us fall in love.
On
So
behalf
when me,
of
I'm
all the
sorry.
men in Nollywood, our body, our choice. Our body, our choice. Stay
I better
away
come up for
from
road my
the
word. Sorry, I'm sorry. We had Vector. Grateful to Vector for keeping up with the low cuts and the deep waves. Thank you, Vector. Ladipo, I came here for your face. I came here for your smile. I came here for your beauty. Only for me to be seeing that covering the face for what? Why is your dreadlock covering your face? I'm not gonna speak on the babe with the British accent because I don't know what the accent in this trailer. If again, yeah, Teniola looks beautiful. What again remain? I don't know. I usually like old people love, but I don't know if I'm feeling this Sorry, aren't there other nicer looking older men in Nollywood? I thought we were just extolling Bob Manuel Udoku's beauty.
I thought people have rinsed. People have not finished rinsing RMD.
RMD and Wale Ojo's faces. Please, God, I'm begging. Because really, I thought we just finished extolling Bob Manuel Udoku's beauty. That man is aging like fine wine. Why can't Bob Manuel and Auntie Shafi fall in love? Why RMD? Why RMD trying to win his wife back? Why Wale Ojo carrying flower up and down the place? Are those the only two hot older men we have in Hollywood? I know that's a lie. Why couldn't we have darling Tony Umez? Tony Umez is aging like fine wine. Tony Umez looks beautiful. Why didn't we have other older men? Sorry that the RMD are not trying to take work from you and collect money from your pocket. But really, like when I saw, I'm like, this is not exciting to me. It's not exciting to me. I'm not really geeked to see RMD and Wale Ojo fight over a woman. It's not really doing much for me. So sorry. And the rest of it just feels, I don't know, bleh. Great parties though. Great parties. Love the parties. The production of it looks very nice. It looks really good. But the rest of it, I don't know. I don't know how I feel. A lot about the casting is throwing me off. I like Teniola. I don't know much about the British babe to feel any type of way. But if we're going by the accent in the trailer, then I don't know what I'm feeling either. I don't know who the Bobo is. The other Bobo is he American accent he has? One other Bobo that's the one that Teniola is in love with, her best friend slash, I don't know. Whoever these people are well.
Okay. All right. I need the agenda before you even stated it. The one when you went exactly for Ladipo's hair, I need the agenda. I knew. I didn't have to talk.
What was but see, I've been preaching this agenda
Very
since.
transparent.
If
Very transparent.
we can get other rap men. This not to dissuade the other rap men, no, just putting it out there. Nollywood cast the beautiful rap men because I don't know who told them they should go to rap. All the five men. We've been complaining that we're lacking 5 men in Nollywood. They are in rap. Go and poach them. They are in rap.
One thing, a Christmas movie, a Nollywood Christmas movie, I just got reminded of because of the name of this Christmas in Lagos is Christmas in Miami. You people forgot Christmas in Miami.
Also, there's another film with Lagos. That one with what's her name? Enado Odige. And what's the name of that film?
Enado
Odige and Etime Fiong.
Is this one of people's
He also has Lagos. No. It's on Prime. He also have Lagos in the name.
Oh no.
2 weeks in Lagos?
No, God forbid, not 2 weeks in Lagos. 2 weeks in 2 weeks in Lagos is the one with what's his face now?
Beverly.
Beverly and Mawuli Gavon. No. This one is. I'm gonna go and look for it.
All right.
I'm going to look for it. I'm coming.
Okay. All right.
As for me, I'm just questioning because one, I didn't know, other than the older actors, I didn't know any of the newer actors. So I'm just like, oh, so all those big new actors, they didn't cast them in this. The only person that I think I've seen is the girl that wants to be with the guy, but the guy now has a girlfriend that didn't tell him that he has a girlfriend and it's the one he's going to propose to.
That's
That's the
Teniola
only
again.
That's Teniola Aladosin.
Yeah.
okay. That's the only one I've seen before. The
Oh,
other
I
ones, I'm
found the
like,
name.
and the musicians, yes. But other ones, I'm just like, I've never seen you before, and this is like a very big project, and I'm like, oh, it's MGM. Then I'm like, oh, okay. But
I
then again,
found
I
the
know
name,
MGM
guys.
is
Okay.
It's
Okay.
from Lagos with Love.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
also
I
a
think I've
Christmas
seen.
movie because at the end they do Christmas party with fireworks.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. And they came to Lagos because it's Christmas. So they
All
do
right.
Christmas movie.
I just want to ask
We'll
one
discuss.
question.
Wait, we'll
Since
discuss that
when?
one when we come to. We'll discuss that in a bit when it comes to the Christmas movies we have. In terms of this trailer, though, anybody else have any thoughts about what they saw?
I'm not
I do have a
particularly
thought.
hyped for it. I'm quite scared. I feel it's going to be a whole spectacle and no real drama or action. That's my own opinion about the film.
Okay. Anybody else thoughts?
My own question is this: is Lagos, has Lagos been called the city of love before?
Yes, Oiko, please.
There's no love in Lagos.
I'm not saying there's no love in Lagos. There's love everywhere. They
Well,
call
show them
Lagos the city
Camp
of
said
love.
there's no love in Lagos.
I never said that. I was just like, I've never heard anybody else before. But things change, and maybe that's Lagos' new moniker, and I didn't know because I was across the ocean. I was just asking, when did this happen?
Mrs. C was saying it's a saying that there's no love in Lagos. And it's
That's the saying. Okay. But according to this trailer, Lagos is the city of love.
Well, it was immediately corrected now. That it was the city, it's the city of breakfast and heartbreak. They didn't leave the notion to last that long.
Okay. I was shocked. I was like, I thought that was Paris.
Yeah, the mistake shouldn't have even happened. You don't want to make that kind of mistake, to be honest. Understandable. Any other thoughts, Alana?
I was going to reply to the person that asked that's worried that this film is going to be spectacle. I'm not defending anybody here. I'm just going to say, isn't Christmas in Lagos just spectacle? All of you talk about the club, the bar, the next club, the next bar. Is it not spectacle? If people go for spectacle, if people go to club for spectacle, if people don't have drama, if people don't have action. The only drama that people have in Lagos is who slept with who. And pretty much everybody has slept with everybody in that people's Lagos. So really, that's the only drama. And it seems like that's the drama in this film is who slept with who. So really, it's quite appropriate. Abby?
I love it that RMD is like, yeah, I like a competition. I bet
exactly.
I bet he doesn't even mind coming second as long as he's on the court.
Yeah,
also, the movie was, it's called Christmas in Lagos. It was going to be spectacle. They have the MGM, they have all this beautiful, and they're going to all the old and best parties and all this like rich people's life. Of course, it's going to be spectacle. What are you expecting?
And by the way, it has the MGM logo because this is the Prime Commission. I think this is a Prime commissioned film, and this is this second one. I think Breath of Life and this film were the two films that Prime commissioned for us in Nollywood.
So all those people that were claiming Prime original, what happened?
Those people, I think Prime bought. Yeah,
wait,
Prime
bought. Wait. Amazon has bought MGM.
Where were you?
Long time ago. Yeah, long time.
Now. Oh, no wonder. I know MGM is not longer the old MGM, and it's been sold up and down in like Wall Street and all that stuff, and it's like what's it called? An equitable company right now. Like all those film companies are just basically like Blackwater and other stuff companies.
That's why you see Prime advertising all of the 30 James Bond movies. And hey,
That's why.
yeah,
Indeed.
yeah.
Oh, snap. Where was I? Oh, I was living my life.
All right. Look, there again. I think can see all of us that don't have lives. All right. Alan, any thoughts of Christmas in Lagos? The trailer.
So far, I don't. Like everyone else said, it looks like it's going to be a spectacle. Hopefully, there's going to be some orderliness to the spectacle because it's okay to have the glam and the lights and the cameras and all that, but I'm always once I see too many people and too many lights and too many, I'm like, it could really go either way.
Elon has done all that. Elon has done that. Okay, but we got to the general gist. Mrs. C, do you want to throw your voice? Okay, all right. For me, I was a little surprised by the amount of people who I weren't giving good performance in the snippet of the trailers. There were quite a lot of. It sounded like it's their first time doing this acting thing, or is one of their first few. They're still in the early rounds of doing this acting thing. And maybe that's intentional. Oinka was right in that not all the faces are recognizable, and from those few, a couple unrecognizable faces, they sounded like this acting thing felt a little new to them. I didn't get a lot from the trailer, to be honest. And maybe another trailer will drop to tell us a little bit more. It seems like there's at least a couple of love stories that will be going on. But I want to have faith in Jade's pen game. I don't believe this is co-written by her, and so I'm I'm having faith in the pen game. But it looks okay. Nothing particularly spectacular about it. There's something that looks a little cold about it, about the look for what is a Christmas movie, especially a Christmas movie in Nigeria, in terms of the color grading. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see. I would have preferred something slightly warmer in terms of the tones, but it is what it is. We'll see how that goes. Let's move on. I still have faith in Jadis. So that's the thing. Anyway, all right. So generally, the second thing I wanted to discuss, and I guess this is probably more the main media topic before we go into some of the Christmas Nollywood movies we've had, is what do we think like an ideal? You know what? Yes, let's do it this way. What do you think an ideal Christmas Nollywood movie looks like, in terms of what should it be what should it be based on? Because I have ideas, and as somebody who has, I think I've thought about this before, so I do have ideas, but I'm interested in other people's.
I.
Okay.
All right, it's a very half-baked idea, but Christmas in Nigeria is different from Christmas abroad, right? And it's not just dirty December coming back to Nigeria, going and popping bottles. You will not go to the village for Christmas. I want a Christmas movie around going to the village for Christmas and the shenanigans that ensue in trying to make it to the village and pull together this big family celebration in the village over Christmas. I want uncles to have debacle. I want cousins to have drama. I want somebody's polygamous family to have some drama. And then I want it to culminate in this huge Christmas party where there's ashrebi and there is food, drink, everything. But just a big family thing related to coming to the village. Like I literally remember my neighbors trying to wrangle the cow into a hillock to drive to their village. This cow gave people a tough time. It was hilarious. It was entertaining. This cow made them work for it. And I'm sure that cow ended up being delicious. Nigeria Christmas.
You talk now, that's how they will give us CGI cows. Be careful what you wish for.
I would rather see their account because health and safety does not exist. But I remember what that cow did to human beings. Let's not let that cow do this to Nollywood actors. It will not be funny.
So you want CGI cows? All right. Okay. Anybody else have
I'm
any?
kind of on the same wave with Mrs. C. The village is important. And this is the thing, right? The village is different for different people. We're such a diverse country, right? Going to the east is one thing. Going to the north is another. Like, and northerners don't really go home for Christmas because they don't celebrate Christmas, right? But there's people like who go home. I hate saying North Central. What? Middle Belters. As a middle belter myself, I hate saying North Central. But middle belters, our home do fun, our home do exciting, our home do have food, it do have palm wine, it do alliteration, guys. And it doesn't have to have like I'm against, not against, but it doesn't have to culminate in a big big party. It can culminate in a little small, in you people in the same, like the way we build houses is there's a big central what they call it, quadrangle for you, any English perfectly. And everybody is in the center, and it might just culminate in like the easiest, simplest. Your grandparents are in the one side, your uncles and aunties are in the other. People are, all of you are just gisting, eating from the same tray. I want to see people eating from the same tray. We don't eat from the same tray again. When you are in the village with your family and friends, they'll just dish all the rice in one mighty tray like this. Everybody will bring their spoon. That's what I want to see. I'm tired of all the Ashebi and all the big parties and all the Faji repete. Like, can we just, I want like a simple, I hate saying a simple story, but because at this point, Nollywood cannot do a simple story. It's beyond us. But I would like a simple story, family shenanigans, road on bad though. I don't know how we'll do road trip because Nigerian road, not safe. You do have many
You can't
potholes.
do it. Like,
Around
you can't do road trip, but
we kidnap Nigerian actors. Road is bad. Road is not safe. Question.
like what's the Christmas movie where they actually kidnap the person on their way back to the village?
I mean, trying to tell me after hijack 3, you people cannot imagine a kidnap love story. Is that what you're
Please, I will box you.
Yes, I can. That's what I'm actually thinking of. A kidnap love story.
I'm sorry.
Like they'll just kidnap the girl. They'll just kidnap. Okay, let's say she was supposed to go somewhere with her go back to the village with her family, but maybe she missed out on the ride, or she got there late, so they left her and they're like, okay, just be coming. And then on her way, she gets kidnapped.
And she falls, and she has Stockholm syndrome, and she falls in love with her kidnapper. Abiveko.
That romance is trending.
No, because people think, I always think we're just talking. And then last week, I checked the people that listen to this nonsense, 2,000 people. We don't know, almost 2,000 people. I don't know.
Carry pen and write nonsense.
I don't know where these 2,000 people are coming from.
Please, nobody.
Wait.
Don't listen to
us.
us.
2,000 people are listening to us.
Okay, let's say the kidnapper is not really like a bad guy. Maybe it's his first day on the job, yeah?
Yeah. That romance, remember.
Olanda, please.
His first day on the job. Let's not judge the kidnapper, please. People are going through a lot in this country.
Actually, instead of kidnapper, let's be positive. What about the guy kidnap love story? Perhaps she fall in love with a bus driver or the conductor. And
on the way to Enugu.
On the way to Enugu, you get it. And hey, you are getting it. And then she now finds out that, when they get to Enugu, his family house didn't that far from her family house. Her uncle and his uncle, they do know each other. In fact, they are among the same age group. Before you know it, romance.
Don't forget. You know they will stop at different points to eat and all of that stuff.
Oh, they will now share bole. They will share bole. Oh God.
They can share their life story as well in the process.
Wow.
What if
romance?
What if they actually coming in like a public bus, and then the bus broke down at some point, and that's how she meets this guy that gives her a ride?
That's unintentional now. Is that not unintentional?
That's unintentional.
They've already done that one.
Okay, I've not watched it.
Can't watch unintentional.
Okay. We should not be doing this again. They use it for ritual. Let's not do so.
That's why People have demonstrated
in
why.
December.
People have demonstrated. People have demonstrated the problem with Nollywood very finely. There, please, nobody should take any of those
Sorry, I have one
seriously.
more idea. As
Oh
Mrs.
God.
C just said something now. We can turn, no, hold on. We can turn the whole genre on his head. It shouldn't always be happy and lovey-dovey. It's Ember months. Why not have a money ritual Christmas film?
I have the backstory already. He's hustling to feed the family for Christmas. In fact, it's his turn to host everything. He don't have money. Landlord wants to pursue him. He gotta do rituals.
This is
In fact, wait, hold up. In fact, this is also how he gets his victims. He open bus to carry people to the village. What a good way to gather victims. And they still pay for the pleasure of it. It's great. I love it.
Wow, that's amazing. That's actually amazing. Somebody write this thing now.
Ignoring this to say,
somebody carry
ignoring this to say, I actually don't think that a Christmas horror movie is out of pocket for the Nollywood movie experience. Ignoring Mrs. C.
Please.
Because
These people, whenever they do horror movies, is bad. Let's not lie.
But is the Christmas film good?
Everything we do is bad.
Look,
to be honest,
is the Christmas film good?
No, but the horror movie, because they are mixing the newer movie filmmakers, right? They are mixing. Oh my God, mixing.
Anyone you want.
Okay. They are mixing American like horror tropes and everything with Nigerian one, and they don't really know how to reconcile that. So it becomes really, really confusing mess. So
that's why this horror one fits us well. There's no chance to add horror.
No. Until somebody knows how to actually reconcile it well enough.
Then there's nothing to be reconciled.
That's what I'm saying. The horror, if you do Christmas horror, there's nothing to be mixing and matching with this
at all.
If you do this kidnapping, this is our story.
No, but nobody has the concept of Ember months. Because anybody, the only concept of Ember months except Nigerians. Nobody.
Exactly.
Anybody, nobody. Now we get them.
Yes, why the ones that fear Ember months? Ember months are dangerous.
Now we get them. Ember months. Now we get them. Nobody else in the world. There's nothing to reconcile. It's a purely Nigerian story.
Okay.
I'll beg.
Like I'm not against all this. All this moves. These are good ideas. The only thing is execution. You can always have idea. Execution
that's execution for all of us, and that's always the problem with all of our movies. To be honest, we haven't really suffered from good premises or good ideas. We have them plenty in Nollywood. It's always execution. There's a reason why I see the intention, was a meme in this space, because we don't see the intention and we have liked the intention and in the beginning sometimes. But yeah, execution of everything is always the problem. But I like the story of, I like the idea of that kind of thing with Christmas, because there are Christmas genres that aren't romantic. It does exist. It's just that the other Violent Night came out a few years ago. That's a Christmas action thriller, right? So there's no reason why we can't do a Christmas horror. So I agree. Any more ideas? I don't believe
my idea is because you know me and the socio-economical something. I want the Christmas movie that deals with the more lower classes and how they live their lives and have like that Christmas and where they share food. Because during Christmas you give food to your Muslim neighbors, and during Ramadan your Muslim neighbors give food to you. So something like that doesn't necessarily focus on romance. Romance can be in it, but it's not necessarily the main focus. It's more of a slice of life type of Christmas movie. And it doesn't have to be bass bows, or the bigger something. And we don't need to be very shiny. We don't need to show the Western people that we also have beautiful places. And we don't need to be doing that. Come on. No, just stop.
Sorry, can the people sharing food also live in Lekki? No, 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 not
Excuse
ragging.
me,
No,
do you not hear what
no.
I just said? You
I
completely
know.
took over what I just said. I said lower economic class.
I'm just joking, Rico.
Everybody,
I just
can we have
We already have enough.
can we have
This one
turkey
is
or
about to come
something,
out.
man?
It's going to be fun, though. I'm going to watch it with fun. I don't
no,
know why
but
you guys are
the
taking
reason
yourself
why I said
seriously.
Aoiko is that that's something that a lot of our Christmas films are missing. We've forgotten the fact that we do share food with our neighbors. Like whether you are rich or you are poor, nobody is sending over a gift bag, a fruit bag. Even if you are rich, and rich people don't carry plate of jollof to their neighbor. Nobody is sending over a fruit basket. Nobody is sending over, a tray of small chops. Nobody is sending over 2 trays of asun. Nobody is sharing food in our Christmas films. Why?
I know. And I'm just like, what's going on here? You know?
Yeah, that's why I said what I said. Definitely
Okay.
your slice of life for sure. I was just wondering why that's missing in our Christmas films because that's a thing. It's one of the few things that makes it Nigerian, isn't it? This is the conversation we're having is what makes it Nigerian Christmas films. Hey, English Christmas fame, not multiple. One. Um, this is the thing. It's tiny little things that are individual to the Nigerian experience, right, of the holidays. And one of said things is sharing food with your neighbors to sharing food with strangers. So why is that not a thing in our films? It's not about a Father Christmas. It's not about Santa Claus. Nobody care about him. But
Right?
really, no. Let's be for real. It's one of the few things that's our thing is we share food with people during the holidays, and regardless of your religion, background, whatever, you share food. Regardless of how much money you have, you share food with your neighbors during the holidays, and that has been missing. It's a missing thread in pretty much every single Christmas film that has ever come out of Nollywood. Take notes, Nollywood, share food.
Have you seen
Also,
Christmas?
one
Have you seen
question.
in
When
Miami?
did Christmas become a romantic, what's it called?
Blame Hallmark. I don't know what to tell you. Blame
Sentimentalize.
Hallmark. Blame Hallmark. Because that one is not our fault.
Sorry,
Blame
but
Hallmark
the
and Lifetime.
singles must be
But all
tension.
Mark and last time is in America. I'm asking
The
about Nigeria. Why?
singles must
Okay, and
be tension. Matching pajamas must tension the singles every Christmas.
I love
period.
Okay, so
Alana.
so I actually came up with this Christmas story sometime back. Oh, I thought it would be nice to be set like during Christmas about a divorced woman that goes on a, will I call it, it's not like a retreat, like a vacation with a client of hers that she used to deliver hampers and stuff. So she goes on a vacation with the client who usually goes with his daughter, but his daughter is not available because she's older now. And he's like, okay, who should I go with? And she's like, available. So he goes with her, and then they start to talk, and then they come to this whole, okay, this is why he's a widower, actually. He's a widower, she's a divorce. God,
I
I think
like
that I'm
this
not
your
talking
romance.
again.
I'm already there. In fact, I'm watching the film right now as you speak.
He's a widower because his wife died she committed suicide. She had postpartum
Ewo.
depression and all that.
No,
Committed suicide.
my friend, you have moved from like romance Christmas to drama.
You guys, it's kind of light, but like
It's kind of light.
it's like
Hey God, Olada.
now I'm trying to set up why he's
Kind of is doing heavy lifting.
You know what? You know what? There is no such thing as genre in any ways. Human construction. But okay, let's talk about suicide during Christmas.
no, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about like postpartum depression.
That led to
Yeah, let's
suicide.
talk about postpartum depression that leads to suicide during Christmas.
It's not like we are talking about it. It's not like we're talking about it deeply now. It's just say, okay, this is why I'm the way I am towards something. It's not like they dig deep. Yeah.
Okay.
And then how marriage didn't work out because like her husband went and impregnated someone outside marriage.
Wow.
Some people, what is
Hey God.
Trauma.
Olana, Olana, I think when you said kind of light, I was still with you. I was just making fun. But then I think you said something else that made me
It
now say
was
that I was
right.
right.
See,
Eh?
I feel like this is a lot less light than rituals for Christmas.
But you know what?
I
Tragedy
swear.
also happens
Yeah,
during
but like
Christmas. It's okay.
we can remove their reasons, but like we can just keep it like a widow and a divorcee or something, get together for Christmas, and then we get to spend time in this nice little Christmas getaway house or whatever. And yeah,
Oh yeah.
And they talk
Actually,
about
I know where I'm setting this film. Ogudukatu Ranch.
All right.
Let's
The
go.
mist of the mountain will serve
Okay.
as a beautiful backdrop for this
I
love
don't
to
know
you bring your
blossom.
lead man.
I don't know why I
you
thought
know,
something
you know
Bring
what?
your
serious
lead.
All
was
of
going
that
to
story
come out
can be
of
like,
this.
did anybody watch your decision to leave?
What do you mean?
No.
What do you
No.
mean?
I want to read Jeff's this thing. Jeff said also during Christmas in universities, we have some students who stay back in hostel for one reason or the
Mm,
other. There's a fun film waiting to happen there. That's
yes.
like the holdovers,
Yes,
but for
yes.
but
So it's, you know.
but actually not because your parents don't like you or something.
Then maybe because their
I
parents don't
guess
like them.
this that
Because they're
was
adults and they will drink.
It could just be a bunch of let's say maybe a bunch of dysfunctional whatever. It's not necessarily like just a mix of different people. Maybe one person's parents actually don't like them, but that person doesn't like their parents and doesn't want to go back home. Another person isn't going back home because they don't have transport. Another person wants to stay back and read and it's just to stay back for whatever reason. So it's like just these different people that maybe normally they would not really come together and then they just end up in the same room. Maybe someone comes to rob one day
Why you be
and they
say
have to
your own?
gather
They
together.
always go K-leg. Why person go call Rob?
I don't understand. Sorry. When I was in university, like when I was in university, there was one time that we had this whole bomb scare in school, and everybody cleared out in the hostel, and there were like five that were in one room for the entire night, and it was the most traumatic like 5 hours of my life. We just stayed up. So yeah, sometimes I think about imagine trauma bringing people together like that. Like okay, let's just stay awake. So yeah.
all right. In
I
all
think
of
all
these
another story you just told us gives us let us understand why your Christmas story was like that.
wow,
It
good.
makes sense.
In our
Guys, I want to
Christmas this
brag here.
thing, can we have can we have less traffic on the road? Because that's somebody just needs to drive on the road and be like, hey, look, the road is free. That's all I want. That's all I want.
Charlie,
That's all I want.
Nobody's
that film
traveling.
has to be shot in Abuja.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
Lagos.
Wait,
Abuja do usually empty during the holidays because everybody goes back to where they are from.
oh, okay.
Yes,
Lagos. Oh, I forgot. Lagos people, they don't actually have culture. That's true.
Hey, God.
Yeah, they have.
I'm begging you. Actually, I make people in Lagos talk about
What's their
roads being a
culture?
bit more free,
It,
but I don't think people can afford to travel again. So road no free.
what's their culture? Is it a party? They do concerts.
Wow, you're rude. You're
All
actually
right.
rude and
I
unmannerly.
will have you know that Lagos is a over 300-year-old city. What are you talking about?
That doesn't have anything about
Don't let
culture.
the
The culture less than
don't let the
300
indigenous
years. What do you
Lagosians
want
come
me
for
to
your throat,
say?
too.
Exactly. Let the
If the indigenous
what are you talking about?
Lagosians come for your throat, Mr. C. Ha.
Ah,
Exactly.
Let's be begging.
hey,
Let's be begging.
we took on.
Later they will say all the things we have cooked is because we don't like Lagos.
What?
Jesus.
Hey, God.
But
Hey, well, Shay, we have
See, this is why
Erica
they say
fans
you
have
should
come
not
and
be
gone. They
anonymous
will come.
because of
no,
your anonymity. That's why you're speaking as you're speaking. You better be careful though.
Anyway,
I'm just saying.
anything else? Does anybody want to defend the cultural, cultureless
You're causing
people?
trouble, Mr. C.
Anyway,
It's so good.
any other ideas? But actually, it's fun. Interestingly, here we just a few minutes. We've come up with interesting, different things one can do with the Nigerian Christmas story outside of romance and party. That's nice. Well
Mhm.
done. Well done. Some are darker than others, but all interesting. All right, so let's discuss some of our attempts at Nigerian Christmas movies. Who wants to start with Christmas in Miami?
I have never seen that movie, and I think it's a good thing I've never seen it.
Nobody has seen. I haven't seen it either. Okay, I tried to watch it. I did 2 minutes. Like, why am I doing this to myself? And I turned it off. It's first. I don't even think I did 2 minutes. But yeah.
And also, the last time I checked, Miami is not in Nigeria, so I don't have to say.
Yeah, it's done by Nigerians.
It's not in Nigeria, so it's not a Nigerian movie. So
they're not stuck in Nigeria.
Who any other okay, all right, so can we start with the obvious one, the one that most people have watched, I guess, which is I think we did a space for in Nigeria Christmas, right? I think we did do that space. Feelings about that one was, does anybody remember it? I'm trying to. I remember Kunle Remi was.
I remember it.
I remember.
They pour him water. Remember they pour him
That was
water.
Rachel Oniga's last film, if I
Yes, it was Rachel Oniga's last film.
Yeah. That film was unhinged, but like there is space for unhinged films, but still, man. It was the first person to marry everybody else.
Oh yeah, yes. Oh, I forgot the premise.
And we had this guy playing nerd
F-
in the way
F-
the only way they know how to play nerd, classes and looking down.
Oh, and I remember Shaggy Lola is in that.
And Lateef Adedimeji was the best thing, was the only sliver of sunshine.
Oh yeah, I actually thought he was funny in that.
Yeah, he was the only thing that was good about this film. He played that mobster hilariously.
I remember that scene when he broke his vest and was like, "Merry Christmas" or something.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
They did. I know, like there was some Yoruba Christmas song that they sang.
Because do I have to tell you this whole thing? Okay, his mother do work in the church. She do the woman leader. They are doing Christmas party in the wood for the people with the choir. Shaggy Lola do sing in the choir. Kunle Remi do work in music. He's a music producer or something to that effect. Then, then what happened again? Okay, the youngest son among the ones that do supposed to get married. He do sleeping with Mercy Johnson, who do also in the women movement in the church alongside their mother. Then what else happened again? And was married. Exactly. What again now?
Wow, this woman. Have you rewatched this?
No. I haven't. I haven't rewatched it, but I do know.
The best friends that become lovers.
Oh yes, yeah. F.I. Wara and what's her name?
Yes, it's good.
Yeah.
Chibuzo says a Nigeria Christmas is such a beautiful Nigerian movie by Kunle Afolayan.
Really? That sounds like one of these bots that do enter into somebody comments. And I know Chibuzo is not a bot. No. I do sound like all these AI comments. A Nigeria Christmas is such a beautiful Nigerian movie by Kunle Afolayan.
You guys are so strict on this movie. Why are you strict on other
movies? I swear this is nothing against you. I
movies.
promise you, this is nothing against you. He just read like an AI, all these AI comments under somebody.
No, Chibuzo, you know, cook Chibuzo like Chibuzo has been with us for a long time.
Yeah. I swear, Chibuzo, I swear this is nothing against you. This was
but I didn't like it.
I quite thought it was an okay.
Of course you did, Oiko. You were the only one on the space who thought it was okay.
For what it is. I just
remember so much.
I don't know.
How do I remember so much?
What the movie is.
This is the reason why I have Nollywood fatigue, unfortunately. I remember way too much. I can't just watch a film and forget all the bad things that happened. Unfortunately, it's stuck in my brain. And I can't sometimes I can't even remember scene for scene, depending on how recently I watched it. So yes, Nollywood is doing me bad thing. Nollywood is doing me personally bad thing.
All right. Hello. Is there any other Christmas? The only other one that I know people kind of know a little bit, Christmas movie is Unintentional, and that might be the best out of two or out of three if we're counting Christmas in Miami.
From Lagos with
The
Love is
better.
right there, guys. From Lagos with Love is right there.
I've not seen this one. Okay, are you recommending this one?
Okay, so let me. Okay, no. Let me actually be serious now. Let me be serious. The premise of From Lagos is Love. Hey God, From Lagos with Love is a family, 3 sisters. Oh, also, it is one of the most audacious films in recent history. Because tell me how.
I don't like.
No.
Like
tell me how. This what's her name? Kiniko Kuti. The wife, the mother of Made Kuti, she do play Shafi Bello young daughter. Meanwhile, they are the same age.
What?
It was the most hilarious thing in the world.
I knew this was not going anywhere good.
Do you know? No. She played Shafi Bello's first daughter. Fast forward 5 years later, when her son was getting married, when Made Kuti was getting married, there was Shafi Bello among mother of the day alongside his mother dancing. Meanwhile, she have already played his mother's mother in a film. But that's beside the point. And Ado Odige is the only daughter of the woman who is not married. They are coming to celebrate her youngest sister's engagement. That's Sharon Oja.
Wait. How much screen time does Sharon Oja have in this film? Let me ask you.
Thankfully, not a lot.
Okay.
Thankfully, not a lot. I swear, I was so grateful.
Guys, leave that girl.
Hey, I didn't kuku say anything, no. Okay. Hey, they now all come to Lagos around the holiday period for Christmas, but also to celebrate a Sharon Oja engagement to Nonso Bazi, the beautiful boy. Then her ex. Okay, no, sorry. Nonso Bazi elder brother is Enado Odige's ex, who cheated on her, but is a friendship to lover romance. Daniel Etimefionk is Enado Odige's best friend, who's always been in love with her, but she don't really seem like that until one day something happened. Sha, watch it. It should be on Prime. I will only tell you the only reason why I still remember this film a lot is because on the last scene, which was poorly lit, by the way, save for the fireworks that were in the sky, there's this song. It ended in the way romances should end, with like a beautiful song that encapsulates the mood of the film. And it does. If only the rest of the film was worthy of the song, then it would be a success.
Wow. Okay. Well, I just unrelated comments. Jeff is saying they even remade that film with an SA cast and it was equally horrible. So we have choose who you would.
I'm sorry, what? There's a South African version of it.
Yeah, it seems like it's.
No, Jeffrey, you have to point me. No, that's the one of the SA one is a Niger Christmas. I've do watch that one. I've do watch that one. It's not From Lagos with Love. It's the Niger Christmas one.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah. I've watched it. I do watch that one. It didn't bad either.
Yeah. Right.
It actually was equally horrible, but it started with one of my favorite songs, SA songs. So I in my mind it has positive memories, but it wasn't. I won't lie, Dasha. Some parts of it worked, other parts didn't. All in all, the concept of a Niger Christmas / also the South African one do bad.
Yes, it's not a great premise to start with, to be honest. I feel like if you're going to have that premise, you have to everything following has to be almost cartoonishly wacky. If we're gonna do wacky, let's do wacky where everything in there is just for the benefit of, to the service of comedy.
That's what the South African one had over the Nigerian one. It was wacky. I won't lie, it was wacky.
Okay. All right. Anybody else remember any Christmas movie want to highlight? Jeff, welcome. Been a minute. Any Christmas movie you want to recommend for us or you want to discuss?
I don't think so. I think I wanted to talk about the South Africa remake, but I think you guys already talked about it. But yeah, nothing else. I
No,
think I've
Taco.
seen all the.
No, say it. No, Jeff, say
No,
it, say it, say it.
I didn't think the Nigerian one was great, and the South Africa one didn't improve on anything. I think maybe just I don't know. I think the South Africa one thought it was took itself less seriously, so maybe it was more fun to watch. Aside from that, it was just equally the same problems. And then there was a whole bait and switch with the queer coded character that they did in the South African one that I did not like at all. It felt very, very contrived. Like it felt almost mean the way they did it. So I think those were my main issues with the film.
Jeff has come with his big English. Which is on this
Uh,
space. On this
I just want to
space.
ask, what is the name of the South African movie?
What's the? Is it?
Unfortunately, that did not stick in my brain.
Names of movies don't tend to apparently. Is it a Joburg Love? What is it? What's the South African version? In fact, I don't know. Nobody liked it here. I don't know why we're doing this free advert
Because I
for
want
it.
to go see it with my eyes. Because maybe it's a different culture thing.
Oh, okay. To be fair, you liked it in Nigeria Christmas.
You know
So
what?
that's
You know what? If I am not going to see Christmas in Miami, and that's Nigerian, and I'm proud Nigerian, why the hell am I going to see the South African one?
God bless you.
I changed my mind. You don't have to tell me the name. Go
all
ahead.
right. So, does anybody else have any Christmas movie they want to discuss? The only other one again I can think about is Unintentional, and then I have one that I think we can make it our official Christmas movie. Does anybody remember Unintentional? I was thinking about Unintentional because I watched it 2 years ago. I don't remember anything about it aside that it's basically a road trip, falling in love. I remember the sort of premise with the parents. I can't remember. I can't remember. I remember there was some issue. All right, Vanessa, tell us.
Okay. Hey, what's that name, my beautiful girl? Me. Hey, what's that son name?
Tada.
Me, that very beautiful girl. So, she's going to Enugu or something to drop off something for her family or something to that effect. But also on FIWara's side, they want to matchmake the two both of them. FIWara, they told him he's gonna meet one girl or something like that. Hey, they are on their way. She and her friend, that sister. I can't remember who the girl is, but two of them, they are two girls. They are on their way, bus breakdown, a gentleman driving. Ashe is that same boy that she's supposed to go and meet in the village to drop off something for. He is going to the village to go and collect said thing and also meet this girl. That's the plan of the parents. But alas, they join each other in the same car. I do pick her up and her friend. And they are driving. Hijinks ensued. Then they do arrive. It's too late in the night. They do arrive. I think their bottle car spoil. Then they stop somewhere in the middle of a village, in the middle of a road, very empty road like this. That's how this guy, what's that his name? The one that is in Ololade on Netflix.
Frank Donga, yeah.
Frank Donga, that's his name. Sorry, names of things do elude me, but the general premise of stuff doesn't. Frank Donga shows up from nowhere, and apparently Frank Donga is doing that Hollywood trope where he's playing 300 characters at one, and he's pretending to not be the same person. He shows up as mechanic. He says, "Oh, you can't be ready tomorrow. Let me take you to a guest house." They go to guest house. There, alas, Frank Donga is the reception man. They enter inside the place. Frank Donga is the bellboy. Frank Donga is everybody. Then they now fall in love while they're in the guest house because as she's in the room, FIWara come in, knock on the door. Do you want to go outside to take some cool breeze, eat some food, drink something? She said, sure, why not? They do go outside. They do have a lovely conversation. They almost kiss, or did they kiss? I can't remember. One of the other, they either almost kiss or they do kiss. Sha, alas, he collect her number, but I don't think he do save it. That's where the Ishoro come from. Because as they get to where they are going, he collected her number, he didn't save it. Then she go about her business, waiting for him to call her back. He didn't call. So she in her mind have said, okay, this body really that interested. Something like that. Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. All the misunderstanding, something else happened. She ended up with somebody, or he ended up with somebody, or she was about to be married to somebody that she didn't really feel something like that for. Last. I can't remember. Isha ended up, they were on the road somewhere in Abuja. Again, another road, something. His car do spoil. She stopped him. She accosted him. He's on the way to the airport. I actually do in love with you. Me too. I do in love with you. The case, end of film.
Wow. Okay. Very good refresher for those who want to get involved in that. But yes, I don't. Even though Vanessa said I don't remember too much of the details, I do remember thinking, "Oh, okay, this is okay." It felt at least a little different, even though I think we've done a couple of.
I just thought the middle was too long. I won't lie. I watched it. I had to watch it twice to feel like I got into it. Unfortunately, I thought the middle was too long. The whole part of the I'm a hater of the miscommunication / misinformation / whatever trope in romances. Because just open your mouth and talk to each other. But there was the whole middle was just a whole big miscommunication trope, and I just thought it dragged on for way too long. They could have gotten together earlier than they did if they didn't waste all that time. But aside from that, actually go and watch it. It's on Red TV on YouTube.
Yeah. Any other Christmas movies?
Question: when did we start doing Christmas movies like we're Americans?
Why does it have to be like we're Americans? We don't. It doesn't have to be.
We do the holidays.
Our movies are not an American movie.
No, but Oinko, I will say, Oinko, movies during the holidays are basically the backbone of the Nigerian movie industry. Literally, our biggest release dates in Nigeria for films in cinemas is Christmas and December. Let me finish, Oinko. People go to the cinemas to watch films in December. So why can they not watch a film about the season in the season? I'll be back.
Okay. Also, Christmas big holiday in Nigeria. Christmas is a big deal.
It's a big deal. Always has been.
Deal, but I'm just saying that when did this very much like movie that is really just like surrounding the Christmas,
you can't say
Christmas and it's something. When did that start happening?
You can say that.
That was my question.
You can say that
we talk about.
Exactly. Can say that the treatment of the way we tell the Christmas films feel very borrowed from Hollywood. You can say that. But the concept of Christmas is not only limited to the Americans and the Hollywood. Right? No, let me finish. And if we want Nigerians to tell stories that are localized and about us, then we'll make films about Christmas because they do it. We do it. I'll be back.
I don't know when it.
I don't know when we started either. We just started. We do usually just start.
I wasn't saying that. I wasn't.
We do usually just start. Something do usually start.
I'm just saying, when did this happen? That's why
it just happened magically. Once in a while, sometimes you just tell somebody to start something. It just starts.
Yeah, you see, that was the only thing I was asking. I was like, I was just asking, when did this happen?
Okay.
That's why we don't have a long list.
Okay. Well, I was watching Christmas in Lagos. This was recommended by the one and only Olan with us here.
No, it wasn't. It's our date of Christmas. Our date for Christmas. This our Christmas date. There is a date and there is a Christmas in the movie.
Wait. Isn't Christmas because the movie that is coming out?
Sorry.
Not our date for Christmas.
I'm confused.
Thank you. Sorry, because I was looking at my YouTube while it was on. But yes, our date for Christmas I just watched, and what a film! This was what started the Mercy Johnson rants at the beginning of this listen. So yeah. This is the version of, I imagine, although it seems like it's slightly different position, but at least what's something Lincoln touched about, the fear of borrowing Hollywood trope and mixing it with our own and try to do mix and match. It did not work at all. This is a this story. I'm going to do my own summary. It's not going to be like Vanessa's own because obviously I am a serious person. But this story is a story about a family, and the wife and the mother of the family dies in a very, very avoidable car accident caused by Mofe Duncan's lack of attention, doing nonsense while driving the car. Now killed the mother of the house. And so the rest of the film is just basically him trying to date again whilst the kids are doing mischievous things to the people who he's trying to date. And they decided this person that he's going to try to date is going to be Mercy Johnson. Now, if you know anything about our Nollywood actresses, especially the ones who have married, a lot of them, they're not comfortable, honestly, doing romance with the men. Mercy Johnson is one of very, very key person in one of the prime examples of this phenomenon I'm describing right now. Very, very almost feels like she doesn't want to get into the chemistry between her and Mofe. Is not even close to Christian Brothers. Not even though it just feels like so detached. But the problem of this film is it's trying to do, the kids are so mischievous. Where in Nigeria we know if these children try half of what they did in this film, Jesus. A lot of these children would have just been picking them from hospital on a weekly basis. What happened? I don't know. Hey, she fell. That's what would have been happening. And even though it does not work out with the man, they would not have been getting away with this anyway. But because they're burning troops, it just keeps on happening. And then the thing that mods me in all of this is the turning point, because obviously the children hate Mercy Johnson. Mercy Johnson's she's doing her own thing, but also trying to win the affection. The question is just, when will both of them, the children and Mercy Johnson, be okay? And it happens during a dinner scene, during an anniversary of the parent of the mother dying. I don't know why they started marking the death, to be honest. I think it was also her birthday, which makes Mofe Duncan's character especially more stupid. But on the day, she comes to give a speech about why she likes their mother. But Mercy Johnson don't know this woman. So she's giving this deep emotional speech about a woman she doesn't know. And she's crying. Mrs. C said a woman who raised badly behaved children. But just crying about this woman she's never met based on things that she's seeing now. Like, I can tell she cared about you guys and she loved you because of the way she decorated the house. I'm like, pardon? And then she said, she has I love her beautiful smile, the ones I saw from pictures. I'm like, why are you crying, ma? Why are you crying in all of this? What is bringing you to tears? And this is what heals everybody, and this is what makes the children go, they're not trying to replace mommy, that kind of thing. It's the perfect example of us borrowing Hollywood tropes that we have no idea how to mix with what we're trying to do in Nigeria. It's truly funny if you watch it with the right kind of eyes, but I wouldn't recommend this. But Alana. Oh God, she has gone.
First of all, I
Okay,
did
yes,
not
please.
recommend you just asked, oh, are there any other Christmas movies? And I was like, wait, there was this one with Mercy Johnson and Mofe Duncan. And like it was
You
first
should
of
have
all, it's
told
more
me
like
there's no. You should have told me there's no
tries
other
to
one.
actually complete this movie. You don't understand. It took me 4 tries to complete this movie. It was a hard watch, mostly because there was no chemistry between Buffet and Mercy Johnson. It was like if you put two inanimate dolls together and then you just had to do one of those weird TikTok movies with them, they would have been better together. It was just such a weird combination. And then in Rude Kids, it was like, seriously, do you think you would actually be able to say that to your father's guest and just get away with it? And they were getting away with it. So it was a hard watch. And the whole, oh, your mother, I was once like you as well. I also fought with losing my mother. It was so weird. It
Yeah.
was such a weird thing to do. Sorry, I would like to just say that I did not recommend this movie.
Okay.
It
Okay.
was
All right.
just oh, actually this other movie kind of thing.
All right. All right. Yeah, saved. Yeah, saved.
Sorry for the
Um,
experience.
Ricky says we have been doing Christmas movies about Christmas over the years, onward December. etc. Movies about families traveling to the village is not new. I can remember of Nollywood produced a lot of Christmas movies, both horror and comedy. But the audience do complain. People do say that's not my lifestyle. How many people travel to the village for Christmas? A lot of people. It has always been there. It was not copied from Hollywood. I guess it depends on what they're doing, but yeah, I wouldn't imagine this version of traveling to the village for Christmas. Like somebody would say, is maybe it's what they do when they travel to the village. I don't know, but I don't know whether on what December somebody we might look for it afterwards to see if it's a good watch, but if it's a good entry into Nollywood Christmas movies. But I don't actually know what it's a Ricky. If you know more, drop all the Christmas Nollywood films you know, and I'd be happy to check them out myself. I do have a film I want to recommend. Gets indoctrinated to the Nollywood Christmas movie, and wait, let me remember the name before I. Which one is the name? What's the first? Is it meeting the Kujus? Which one's the first one? Or introducing the Kujus?
Introducing the Kujus. It's introducing the Kujus is the first one.
Okay, okay. Introducing the Kujus is my. I think that passes for what I feel a Christmas. That's the closest feel to this. Go to the village, blah blah blah. It's just that it's not. I think it even happens around Christmas, but it's not the
It
thing
is
that.
around. It kind of is around Christmas, but
Yeah,
no.
the thing that
Mm.
is the thing that is centering it is the mom's
It's the mom's
remembrance.
remembrance. Yeah.
Which, if it had just turned into a Christmas, that would have been perfect. That would have been a perfect Christmas movie for me. But I still think
I
it's
remember one, but I didn't watch it. It's the what's the one, that actress that married a white man but divorced, and she has like a white last name, but she's an older actress. Demint.
Oh, McDermott. What's her name?
Yeah,
Mom
I
McDermott.
remember
Ufoma.
years ago. Uformat, yeah. I remember years ago she advertised this Christmas movie. I didn't see it. I didn't watch it, but it is one of our Christmas movies because she did say it's kind of like it's a Christmas movie. So there, I've added one to the Christmas list.
Okay.
But you don't have the name.
I don't have the name, but like a Christmas movie that's Christmas in it, and I told you the name of the actress. Go on Google, look up the actress, put the word Christmas, put the word Nigerian and movie. It should come up with the name.
Sending us message. Try God.
You
Anyway.
said I had to eat.
Okay. All right. So I guess that can round off. Except if anybody else has any more Christmas movies they wanted to add, that can round off the Christmas movie section, and we can talk about what we've been watching this week. Any recommendations from what we've been watching this week. People like. Let's say, have we watched anything this week? We saw Wicked. Oh yeah, we saw Wicked. If you haven't seen the play, I highly if you haven't seen the play, I recommend it to you. I recommend the play first. But if you can't, because plays cost, timing, and blah blah blah. If movies easier for you to assess.
I had a good time. I was surprised that Ariana could act. I know she started off in acting, but it was victorious, so I didn't have high expectations. So Ariana surprised me with the acting. I thought the singing was great, and yeah, I had a good time.
Most people would like it, to be honest. So I do recommend.
I had very low expectations, mind you, because of all the PR and all of that stuff. But yeah.
All right.
All right. For me, what is it called? When the phone rings. Okay, I'm not giving high something about it, but it's a K-drama that I'm now watching because I was reading the webtoon and then I saw the K-drama. I was like, okay, let me click it, and so far it's okay. If you're into dark romance, and Olana, this is for you. But it might not be for Olana because nobody died really, but it's still kind of dark.
Wow!
From season finale was this weekend. Who is saying from?
Huh? Who said what?
From. The season finale was series finale was this weekend. Season 3.
Sorry, I've been on this piece because the first one at the same time.
No. Mr. Shahidi, sorry, you're breaking up. What did you say? Say again.
Did anybody see from?
Oh, that's the
name the MGM.
Oh, that's the name of. I thought a word was missing, but it's called From. Okay, no, I haven't.
That's just From. That's it.
Yes, From. It's really good. It's a horror thriller.
Well, that means I should not watch it. Thank you.
What platform is it on?
It's actually really good, very, very good. And the season 3 finale was just this weekend and blowing everybody's minds off. So
what's the platform?
MGM Plus.
Okay, all right, thank you.
MGM get their own streaming service.
Everybody has streaming platforms.
Wow. All right.
Okay, now that Amazon has bought MGM, does that mean I can see all those old MGM movies on Amazon Prime? And I don't have to
because MGM. So what they've done is they imagine it's kind of almost like Disney buying like Pixar, right? Like not even quite like that, but Pixar can still run as Pixar. And they can decide to do whatever they want with it. So MGM still has a streaming platform. And one day in the future, if they want everything to be on Prime, it would be on Prime. But why not just make another?
So why the hell did they buy it then? It's no use to me.
You can make more money because MGM has their own. MGM can have their own streaming platform and collect their own money, and then Prime can have their own collect their own money there. And then every once in a while, they just pick the best ones they want to drag attention, like the Bond movies. Just collect all of that. Okay, we'll just put that one on Prime. That one is now Prime owned. But yeah.
For us classic movies fans, who really cares about the Bond movies? There are other classic movies there that I want to watch. I don't have access to because I don't have TCM because I cancel my cable.
Yeah.
Like Home Alone.
It's Home MGM. I don't.
I'm talking about like movies from the 30s, 40s, and all that stuff.
Is Disney actually now. I don't know who originally made Home Alone, but Home Alone is now owned by Disney. I remember this because they made that especially awful version of Home Alone not too long ago. So they have that one. Anyway, is there anything else anybody else is watching before we wrap up?
This is an advice. If you want to see Wicked, if you really, really want to see Wicked, do not research it. just going fully blind, I think you'd have the best experience if you watch Wicked blind. Like, don't research anything about it, just go and see it fully blind.
It's part one.
Okay, yes, I was going to say
It's part one. And we are going to be left hanging till next year, if at that.
Yes.
Sorry, they did the same thing that they did for that Spider-Man cartoon movie.
Yeah,
Exactly. The last Spider-Verse.
Yeah, it's. I think it's good to manage your expectations. Like, no, it's part one.
No, it's part one.
It's.
They will even tell you title card. They will tell you Wicked part one.
Yeah, but like, why didn't they tell us before?
They have told us before.
They waited till somebody entered the cinema and was like, "Hey, now we have you, and the doors are locked, and you've paid your money."
But we have seen the full thing.
Yeah.
Before.
Yes.
I was so pissed off when I saw that movie, the Spider-Man one, and I was like, it's so good. And it kept on going. I was like, are they going to end this? This thing is supposed to be like or something. And then I see, and I was just like, what the bro?
It's been a year. It's been more than a year.
It's going to take them years because it's animation, and the type of animation they're doing, it's going to take them a long time.
I want to do everything together because I'm here now. I don't know what's happening to Miles Morales.
Okay.
I know, and that thing pissed me off.
Why I could die without knowing. If I get hit by a bus tomorrow, I'm dead. I don't know what happened.
That's no priorities.
You know how many people have died? People have died. I watched past.
I'm sure that's
gonna graves, not knowing how it ended.
Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna be. They didn't know what happened to me.
Put on my gravestone if I die.
Oh, this also, I had something about like, there's something wrong with the production company and everything. Like, the animation company is going under, what's it called, bankruptcy, or a lot of the workers are saying that they don't want to do this anymore because animation, those animation companies, they work like round the clock and they don't pay them that well. So,
okay.
Like, they better lock some animators in the basement and make them finish this thing for me.
All right.
I mean,
don't they have a life? Shouldn't they leave? Workers' rights, labor's rights.
They can leave after.
Also,
they don't finish the work.
Some of the best part of Spider-Verse is the animation. So let's not rush that. Let's not mess that up.
No, I'm not rushing them. You can say they might be going under. That's what I'm concerned about.
You're talking about
the workers want their rights to live very well because almost all animation companies, this always happens to them. They make a very popular movie. They go under. And being an animator, if you want to work as an animator in Nollywood, just know you're not going to eat and just know you're not going to live a life.
No, don't talk about Nollywood animation.
Okay.
No, in Hollywood. I said in Hollywood.
Okay.
Also, if you want to make me games, it's the same thing with games too. You're not going to live. You're not going to be like it's one of the
things giving us.
All right. All right. Okay. So I think that's about it. Thanks, everybody. I imagine next week we're going to be back talking about a film.
Ooh, which one?
I said it last week. I can't remember.
When are we going to do Inside Life? This month.
When would they
Never.
When would they unlock Inside Life?
For what?
When would they unlock Inside Life?
As a captain of this, do not stare us to a wrong movie. Do not stare us to a wrong movie. There's mutiny on the way, okay?
It's locked, safe. Let them unlock it, we'll talk.
Anyway, but yeah, the next week, Tosin, let me check the name of the film. I don't even know.
Don't mislead us. So
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's coming out. It's Suspicion. It's coming out. There are many dates. there are many dates for this thing.
Very suspicious.
Because it's Prime. In fact, technically today's a date. To be honest, let me see.
This is Prime.
Let me see. Today is one of the dates. I don't think it's opening today, but let me just double check that. It's not. Hey, no, it's not out.
No.
There's many subsist.
No, this one is
okay. But the date we have here from is 28th, and 28th is Thursday, if I remember correct.
Yes.
It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, 28th is Thursday, which is a little strange. But yeah, Suspicion by Tosin Ngo. is our next film that we're going to be discussing. It should be a lot of fun. Can't wait to discuss.
Sorry, is it coming out before Seven Doors?
Seven Doors. Isn't Seven Doors drop this weekend?
Seven Doors J-Lo?
Yeah.
Then we should discuss Seven Doors before that one now.
What is Mr. Shahidi and trying to get us to discuss
films that's not available to the rest of us?
He doesn't care about.
We cannot watch it.
He don't care about it. Seven Doors though isn't that available right now? I thought it came out this weekend. Did it not?
I haven't checked.
Look at this. Is this how much you care about? Seven Doors. All right. Anyway, but yeah, we'll discuss Justin's film next week. Hopefully, it's as good as what I do have a little higher expectations for this, which probably not great, but it's better to have some hope, to be honest, than no hope. Mm-hmm. So hopefully we'll look forward to discussing this. It will drop on Thursday. I'll remind you guys, and have a good week, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Everybody. And Merry, it's not Christmas yet. Enjoy the rest of the day.
It's not close. Let's close.
Thanks for listening to the episode. If you enjoyed listening and would like to join live, just follow us on Twitter at IrokoCritic and join us every Sunday, 6 p.m. West African time on our spaces.